Teachers always look at me like, hey, what the fuck, kid? Parents always look at me like, hey, what the fuck, kid? Preachers always look at me like, hey, what the fuck, kid? Hey, what the fuck, kid? Hey, what the fuck? Mother always look at me like, hey, what the fuck, kid? Father always look at me like, hey, what the fuck, kid? Brother always look at me like, hey, what the fuck, kid? Hey, what the fuck, kid? Hey, what the fuck?
Yo, what's good, Fitchie Nation?
Gang.
Hi. How are you guys? How are you, babe? First of all,
great.
How was your week?
Long.
Mine was pretty long
And I worked
too.
the double yesterday.
I feel like all I did was wag, and say me. Today's episode is for all of my LGBTQ community.
Yeah, that's all the letters.
Lesbian,
LG,
gay,
LGB,
bi,
T,
my trans family,
Q
for the queers. You feel me? This episode is for y'all, for us,
for the ladies,
for the culture. Being black and gay in America, okay?
Are you black and gay? Because I'm black and gay.
I'm definitely black and gay. AF.
I mean, I guess so, because I'm married to a woman, huh? 3.7% of African American adults consider themselves LGBT. Like, that's out of, like, the whole American population.
But that's only the amount that admit that they're gay. Because you can only imagine how big the culture really is if people just come out.
Because you know they be on a DL.
But you know, that just reminds me that people don't come out because we as black people, our black families do not support.
How did your family react when you came out?
Honestly, I never even came out. I just lived my life. I just lived my life and did my thing. Like, they knew. I mean, once I was in a serious relationship, you know, it was harder on my dad because it was serious. My dad had my life planned out. Like, I was supposed to play basketball.
You was a junior.
I was supposed to get married to a man and have children. He wanted grandkids, and I keep telling him you can have grandkids. Long story short, yada yada yada. He's great. Like, he accepted, and you know, his real big problem was he felt like he couldn't have grandkids, and I had explained to him, yes, you can have grandchildren. Someday maybe, it's not coming out of me. But, you know, it'll be yours because it'll be my egg. You feel me? How about you, babe?
Did I come out? No. And the crazy part is, though, like, my aunt would ask, like, are you gay? Like, because we would have conversations. And I'd be like, no. And then, like, we started dating. You know, I was like, ooh, I'm going to take you serious. So you was just around. And then it's just like, it is what it is. People just have these, like, extravagant come out stories. And I feel like mine was just so, and I feel like people feel like, oh my God, I gotta come out. And it's like, living your truth is coming out. Everybody you know grew up in church some kind of way. And it just be like, think about it. If that's you, that means everybody before you has that instilled in them. And we all know, like, no shade to the Christians, but like, they instilled in you that what we do is not what's up.
Yeah, it's not at all. I feel like that's why it's hard for a lot of our people to come out, because they're already, like, trained to think a certain way. You know what I mean? And because they're trained to think that way, they're afraid. Black families are very judgy, like, very judgy.
And very judgy and very secretive. So you can come out and they're like, okay, that's fine, but we not even going to tell nobody.
Right. We need to do better as black families, because we're hurting our own people. We're hurting ourselves, period.
Shout out to my black family, though, because for the most part, like, my whole coming out situation was very smooth. Like,
yeah, shout outs to my family as well.
Y'all ain't give me hell, for real.
Because a lot of
thank y'all.
A lot of things that people have gone through, I've never experienced. So I'm very grateful and humble for that reason.
So on that note, let's go to commercial. Okay. And then we got some shit to say after.
Yo, studs, if you hot this summer, take your shirt off. And femmes can walk around with their shirts off, so can we. Welcome back, Fitchie Nation. How you doing? Sitting here,
Gang.
golden chocolate.
Black gay men just have a stigma, period.
Yes. Black gay men definitely have a stigma.
Like, I feel like it is rough.
But
it's rough out here for the gay men, but it's, like, rough out here for the gay black men.
Definitely. And I'm trying to get into when straight black men feel some kind of way towards gay black men, and I feel like only black men do that, because I could be around white men and make a gay joke, or they'll make a gay joke, and
all the time,
and everyone laughs because it's a joke.
Or like a gay man come in, they're like, "Hi, how you doing? What's up?"
They'll speak, but if you make a joke with a straight black man, he goes crazy.
Yo, stop playing with me, cuz I ain't gay. The fuck? And it's just
and to me, it's like, well, are you gay? Is that what you're telling me? Or like, I just don't understand why straight black men treat gay black men some kind of way. I don't understand it. And the stigma with gay black men has to stop as well. So the other day I posted a question on Instagram saying, do you think it's hard coming out in black families? And I had a lot of responses, but here's my top response. Yes, because my mom was always bringing up religious nonsense in regards to my sister being gay. Hell yes, homophobia is thrown out there before the word gay is even in your vocabulary.
That's a fact, because I can definitely say I knew being gay wasn't bad before I even knew what it was.
Right. Another person said, depending on the family and religious views, it can be hard for some, unfortunately. Like we said, everything mentioned religion. It mentioned the church. So that is why it's so hard for a lot of us to come out.
The upside, though, is like, I can definitely say, like, with the younger generations, they're a lot more open to a lot more things.
Definitely.
So I feel like more people are going to start coming out. So the percentages, which sounds crazy, of like LGBTQ people will like increase. We're just going to end this segment with a quote by James Baldwin. Everybody's journey is individual. You don't know with whom you're going to fall in love. If you fall in love with a boy, you fall in love with a boy. The fact that many Americans consider a disease says more about them than it does homosexuality.
Period.
That part.
And that was
Fitchie Nation.
Stupid moment of realness.
Oh,
yeah. And make sure you guys subscribe,
like,
share,
follow,
add
everything
on.
I don't know.
Everything, please. Alex said, welcome one. Let me check my messages so I know what she's talking about. I just wanted to say to every young black child that cannot come out in their family, unfortunately, you can definitely hit me up on Instagram if you need to talk about anything, like anything. I love you.
We love you. Stay strong, stay beautiful.
All of that. And we out. Fitchie Nation was good.